What's going on, guys? I'm TCG Wolf. I'm bringing you guys a deck profile today for Tetra-Drive Dragon Aqua Force. I've really been loving this deck. Every time I've took it to a tournament, I've been topping with it, and it's just been so good. I love what it does. I love resetting Vanguards. So without further ado, here is the deck profile. So starting out, we have pretty standard your Officer Cadet Eric. He is your Grade 3 Searcher, and with a deck that combo pieces really well, such as Tetra with the Break Ride, you need to be able to see your 3s. It's also good for getting stuff like Diamantes, so I really suggest Grade 3 Searchers. And I really like Grade 3 Searchers right now. I think they're just like one of the best starters in the game. So going into triggers, you play the mandatory 4 heal triggers, too good not to play. Then I play 6 draws, because in this deck you need hand advantage. Just really good to be able to build hands, and with Tetra-Drive you have to pitch 2 cards to be able to use this skill, so it's fantastic to be able to do so. And then I also play 6 critical triggers to end up the lineup. Now people may be asking, because Aqua Force usually runs stands, why don't we run stands? You'll find in most, maybe all Tetra-Drive Dragon decks that we do not need to run stands because we're already achieving the 4th battle via the cards they gave us from 13. So it's really good to be able to just run crits and draws. So that is the reasoning why you don't need to run stands, because we have so many ways to make your 4th battle. So going into Grade 1s, we play the 4 mandatory perfect guards, way too good. You shouldn't be playing less than 4. I play 4 Wheel Assault to be able to make your 4th battle if you do not have a Tidal Assault or a Diamantes. So he's really good, so I maxed him out because you need to be able to get that 4th battle for Tetra-Drive skill to go off. I then play 2 of your Mercenary Brave Shooter, which is really good. Your 10,000 attacker if 2 or less units are arrested whenever he attacks. And then 2 Tier Knight Theo, which is your 8k standard vanilla, which is also good for boosting, hitting very good numbers and stuff of that nature. And then for the last Grade 1s I play are the 2 Light Signals Penguin Soldier. The card is so good. You want to be able to put him behind Vanguard, or if you have a Grade 3 11k Vanguard on your rearguard circle, you can put him behind that, so you can be able to hit 16. His skill is, he's a 5k Grade 1. When he is placed on rearguard circle, you soul blast 2 draw a card, so it's fantastic because you don't need soul in this deck to be able to function. So this card's really good. I've gotten it off twice in one game. It's just way too good not to play, because it gives you that hand advantage and a free booster. Going into the 2s, I play the 4 Tidal Assaults, the absolute best 2 in the deck. His skill, if you guys do not know, is after the battle that he attacks a Vanguard, you may stand him and he gets negative 5,000 power, and the effect cannot be used more than once per turn. Hit his own card, so if you had 2, you can do them twice. Yeah, so what the real ideal with this would be is to put a 7k defender behind Tidal Assault, especially in the early, so you can hit 9, restand and hit 11. But if you were to hit a trigger, this would be 14,000 restanding and then 16,000. So you're getting like multiple attacks in with Tidal Assault, and that's really what makes Tidal Assault such a good card. So I'm really glad they gave us this card. We had a Grade 3 version of this, but it wasn't as good. So this is fantastic. So I do play 4. Then I play 3 of the Twin Strike Brave Shooter, your 12,000 attacker. It's the clone of the Grade 1. If you have 2 or less rested whenever he attacks, he gains plus 3,000, so he hits 12,000, so it's very good numbers. And then finally, I play 3 of the Tier Knight Lazarus. He is your 10,000 vanilla, and he's good for riding options and just being able to hit good numbers and to be able to be well protected. So yeah, I play 3 of that. Going into the 3s, the big 3s, we play the 4 of the Break Ride, which is your Blue Fly Dragon, Transcore Dragon. Fantastic. I will get into it, how potent the combo is in a second. Then I play 3 of the Blue Wave Dragon, Tetra-Drive Dragon. This is the card we got in 13. It's so good that the deck is just fantastic. So what he does is, at the end of the battle that this unit attacked a Vanguard, if it is the 2nd battle of that turn this unit gets, at the end of the 4th battle that a rearguard attacked a Vanguard, you may pay the cost of Counterblessing 2 and ditching 2 cards from your hand, and if you do, he restands, and the ability cannot be used for the rest of the turn. So essentially with your Break Ride, you make your opponent discard 2 cards, and your Tetra is coming in for 21 by itself. And his 2nd skill is you can Counterbless 1 to give him plus 2,000 as many times as you like. So the card is really good, especially with the Break Ride combo. And it's just making people drop hands all day, especially with the rearguard combinations you have. So I do play 3, and the reason why I play 3 is because I play 2 Diamantes. If you guys do not know what Diamantes is, he is so good. What you do is, at the end of the battle that this unit attacked a Vanguard, if it is the first battle, and he gets plus 2,000 whenever he attacks if it's the first battle. So he's a 9k a 9k rearguard, which becomes 11,000 if he attacks a vanguard on the first battle, and then he swaps columns with the unit behind him. So essentially, you're getting in your multiple attacks this way as well. So I do play 2. I used to play 1 and played 4 Tetras, but I do play 2 now because it's just that good, and just being able to generate advantage, making your opponent drop cards is fantastic. So essentially, what you want to do with the break ride, I'll show you guys really quick, is we'll have, if we want to say we have a nutty field, we'll do this. We'll do something on this nature. Let me set up these columns really fast. And then we'll do something like this. Okay, so you have a field like this. Let me organize everything really quick. You have a field like this. This is essentially your final turn field. You are going to break ride. The break ride skill activates. Your opponent can discard a card whenever your vanguard attacks, and if she does not, he or she does not, your vanguard gets +1 critical, and your opponent cannot guard from their hand. So this is how it's going to go. You attack for 11, it swaps. You attack for 21. You twin drive and get whatever. If you hit a trigger, it's even better with this. You're going to attack for 11, or you're going to attack, you're going to attack for 16,000. Unless you hit a trigger, then you are going to hit for higher numbers, and then you're going to restand and hit for 4. At this time, there's the 4th battle, your limit breaks and activate. You're going to counterblast 2 cards, discard 2 cards, and you're going to restand him. And once you restand him, you are going to then attack, and then twin drive again. And what's really nice is the fact that you now have another rearguard column open because of Diamantes. So that is very good because now you have all your triggers to be able to put. And this is the potent combo because your opponent has to discard 2 cards and deal with 5 attacks. So that's really good. And honestly, this card, people think that if you don't win on the break ride, you lose. That is 100% false. It couldn't be more false. This card is just the most... Because in my opinion, Restanding Vanguards are one of the best cards in the game. So with this skill and with the break ride, it's very potent, like the reverse of Nova Grappler. So yes, I think that's what you enjoyed. I wanted to go a little bit in depth with the break ride skill. I'm TCG Wolf, and this is the deck profile for Tetra-Drive Dragon. So yeah, I think it's watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. I'm Wolf, and I'm signing out. Take it easy, guys.